Right away. Okay. So good evening once again. Shegun is here and happy to give us this orientation on monthly USD returns. So like I was saying, thank you for joining, and we would record this session, put it on our portal for those who want to reference it in the future, and also those who will be joining us in the future, and then they will need something like this. So, like I said earlier, when we started to look at the way the economy was going, so I need to remove this person. Um, Pinky, can you please mute? All right. We saw the way the economy was going, and we saw that there was a need for people to earn in USD because of two major reasons. Number one, there is currency devaluation in Nigeria. Number two, not only currency devaluation simply means the value of your currency, right? So, as compared to other currencies globally. We saw that there was a currency devaluation. We know when dollar was 165, when dollar was, I even remember when dollar was 50.5 naira or something. And we saw that the currency was continuously devalued. It was moving to, 365, went to 400, went to 4650, they now jumped to 498. From there, it became 500, it became 550. Today, the dollar, in fact, as I just yesterday, the naira still lost against the dollar, and as we speak, it's just about 1,600 naira to a dollar. Now, I know someone who was actually investing when dollar was 465, 3,000 naira every month. Today, the dollar is 1,600. Now, we don't know what's going to look like tomorrow, but let me shock you. And I'm not a prophet of doom. I am an economist. We have a lot of economists among the executive level in the club. There seems to be no respite in sight. There seems to be no respite in sight. Why? Why is it even going up and down? We've done a lot of analysis on our SWOTs. If you're in the Telegram group, you would see a lot of explanation why the naira keeps losing against the dollar. Chiefly also because we are an import-dependent nation. We import so much and we export less. When you import more, your currency becomes weaker. Number two, even the ones that we have, we are not doing more on capital expenditure. We are doing more on operating expenditure, which means the budget of the Nigerian government is used majorly to pay salaries and to just run back-to-back OPEX. We are not building infrastructure as much as we should. We are not building systems as much as we should that can attract investors. And the reason why investors are also not coming is simply because our policy can just change at any time. If we don't even know of any policy, we know the one when Gokada, Max NG, and O-Ride or something, when the Lagos state government issued a policy to say, you know one thing, there is not going to be anything like bike, just like you have Uber for cars, Uber and boats. That singular policy killed logistics business, especially for human logistics. So that is how sharp policies can be. And you don't expect somebody who has worked hard for his money, has come to your country to come and invest. And all of a sudden, you just throw in a policy that just disrupts everything. So a lot of people are also scared. It's also one of the things that's affecting our tech startup community where we have not had some exits because there is no stability in the currency. Anyway, so one of the reasons why we looked out for this was people to be able to earn in USD because the currency is always devalued. Some weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, the dollar hit up to 1,900. This time next year, I can guarantee you, it's not going to be 1,600 because of the things I've said. That's number one. Number two, COVID accelerated remote work. People started working from home, and companies started employing cheap labor in Africa and Middle East Asia. So you will see a lot of people say, oh, I work for a US company. I work for a UK company. I work for a company in the Netherlands. And they earn in euros. They earn in dollars. They earn in British pounds. Now the question is, okay, I don't work for a multinational. Okay, I don't have a remote job. And a lot of people that had this remote job were fintech guys, those that are in fintech space, application developers, full stack developer, this developer, that developer, even the non-code tech, not so much. And now AI can even do virtually everything for you. The non-code tech is, technology that you are not coding. But the challenge there as well is people don't have so much of these jobs, or these jobs are not that much. You would have uploaded your profile on Upwork, on LinkedIn, or Freelancer, and so many other, but the competition is so much. So now the question is, for me that I earn in Naira as an employee, or I earn in Naira, or I run a business and it's just in Naira, and we're just trying to manage ourselves. What do we then do? That's why we came up with two companies, which of course is the name of the WhatsApp group, Bamboo and RiceVest. Now, I know some of us are already members, so we're already investing with Bamboo and RiceVest. Maybe some are not, which is okay. I'm going to demystify all of those things. And that is why we're having this meeting. Let me share my screen briefly on our partnership so that you know that we indeed have a partnership with these companies. What you see here is our relationship with Bamboo. Now, what is Bamboo? Bamboo is simply a stockbroking app, right? That with Bamboo, you can trade and buy stocks in Nigeria, and you can also do that, trade and buy stocks in the US. Somebody had to mute you, sorry. Now, the question is, so why stocks? Stocks simply because there are different people in the club who have different things and they love different investment vehicles. Not everybody is interested in agriculture. Not everybody is interested in CPP. Not everybody is interested in EDP. Not everybody is interested in tech startups. Not everybody is interested in real estate in the country. Some are lover of stocks. So not everybody is even interested in Euro bonds. So what we did is, okay, if you want to buy stocks, you can do Nigerian stocks and you can do US stocks. Personally, I don't do Nigerian stocks. It's just recently I want to start looking at it. Because I know how much I burnt my fingers in the 2008 crash. So we said, let's do US dollar stocks. So that, even if you buy a stock, because your currency is getting devalued, you can still earn some money on the US stocks. So we have a partnership with them, which you can see there are term sheets that we signed here more than 5 years ago. Let me see if I can open one. We even actually had a meeting with them, with the team. We brought them into our meeting. When we brought them last year, we brought them 2 years ago. So Bamboo has been our partner for multiple years. And now the question is this, so what is the advantage to me as a member of the club? Hello guys, can you still hear me? Let me be sure. My video is freezing. Can you hear me? Anybody? Please just unmute and say something. Hello? Oh my God. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Kupele can hear you.
Okay. So I think the issue is on my second device. Just a second. Let me.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me continue with this other device. I don't know what's wrong with the one I'm sharing screen on. Okay. So anyway, let me continue. So we have a term sheet that we signed with them, which is to give our members, the advantage that is not open to the general public. What is this advantage? It's very simple. If you are going to go directly to Bamboo, for every time you want to buy a stock or you want to sell a stock, they call it trading fees. You have to trade. Bamboo allows you buy your stocks and sells your stock, but they don't do it for free. Why? Because they've got bills to pay and they are not a charity organization, for heaven's sake. So what they do is they will charge you a fee whenever you want to buy and whenever you want to sell. This fee is 1.5%. So if you buy a stock of $1,000, they collect 1.5% of $1,000. That is what they do for the general public. But for us, when we negotiated with them, we say, see, you can't be charging us 1.5. So we negotiated for a $1.3 charges on the trading fees. So anytime you want to buy and anytime you want to sell, 1.3%. And this is continuous. There is no time limit. It's not like, oh, for 1 day or for 1 week or for 1 year. As long as you keep buying stocks and selling stocks on the bamboo, it is 1.3% by being a member of the club. To benefit from this, if you have not, if you have signed up or you have not even signed up to benefit from this, please let me know. I will give you a form you need to fill. That form is just to tie you to us. All right. That's that about bamboo. Secondly, about bamboo is yes, there is the Nigerian stock part. And if you are interested in that, that is fine. But the conversation is how to earn USD returns monthly. Now, one unique thing you can do with the Bamboo app is that you can set a sell order and set a buy order, which means you don't even need to rack your brain too much. Just say, I want to buy this stock at $50. Anytime this stock goes to $60 or $70, sell automatically. And Bamboo is able to do that automatically right from the app. You're able to do that. So you can actually set this for yourself and earn monthly returns. Secondly, you can say, okay, I don't buy stocks. Let me just leave my money in the Bamboo wallet. So you can leave your money in the Bamboo wallet and lock it. And then every month you get a return on that wallet. Okay. Of course, it is 8% per year, which is, well, not very big, but not bad either. All right. So you can do that on the Bamboo app. Something is wrong with my laptop. I don't know what's going on here. I want to move away from this and go to the next. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay. Now the question is, for we who don't even know anything about stocks, what do we then do? Club BFI also has a partnership with Motley Fool. Motleyfool. Motleyfool. You can Google it. Motley Fool is the world's best stock advisor. Motley Fool is the world's best stock advisor. So even if you don't know the stocks to buy or the stocks to sell, please let us know. We will tell you what to buy and what to sell and even when to buy it so that you are guided, because if you're not careful, you can lose your money in stocks. There are two ways you can do stocks. You can do it as a trader or as an investor. A trader is simply somebody who buys today, sells tomorrow, buys today, sells tomorrow, buys today. I mean, you are buying and selling, buying and selling. You buy low, you sell high, you buy low, you sell high. And like I said, you can automate this selling and buying from the app. Now, that's that about that. Now, on the Naira part, we are not interested in talking about the Naira, but yes, if you want to do the Naira stocks, you can do the Naira stocks. You don't, even if you're going to do the Naira stocks, I'll just advise you to go and do Presco or Okomo. Those are the two ones. Those are the two companies I've looked at over the years. They've been declaring crazy profits. You can go and do Okomo and Presco, but that is your choice. Anyway, so that's that about stocks, and that's about Bamboo app. Are there any questions on this before I move to Rise Vest? Please, I'll be happy to entertain questions. Don't let me feel all alone in this meeting. Questions, please. Questions, please.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
So just to confirm, if someone already has the app and probably has even done some transactions, how does one connect to the benefits that Club EFI offers to be able to enjoy it, considering that he already has the app and is already engaged
Mm.
in Bamboo already? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very simple. What we'll do is I'll give you a link. That link is the link given to us by Bamboo themselves to say anybody who is a member of your club and wants to enjoy these reduced charges on the Bamboo app whenever they buy or sell, let them fill this form. It's actually a short form. I mean, just like, okay, your name, surname,